tester. So if I don't know programming, like what I do, if I know the programming, how much I can grow in the software testing. So that's what we are going to see in this session. Actually, the software testing career is choosing mostly because people doesn't want to learn programming. So if you're non-programmer, you can go to software testing, and you can learn, you can get into the IT. But you can get into software testing. But if you want to grow as a software tester, you should know the programming, at least the basic, then scripting. So for example, let me tell you the real time example. Once you become a software tester, so you are trying to test a web application, and if you want to do some utilities, so if you want to do it everything at manual, it will take a lot of time. For example, if you want to convert some API JSON response to a CSV, how much time it will take you to copy all the, for example, there are 2000 lines of JSON response, and if you want to convert into a CSV file, the datas put into like a tabular column, doing manually will take 3 to 4 days. But if you have a basic Python knowledge, it can be done in an hour. So programming, and it can be used every time. Only first day it will take an hour, but from the next time it will take at least like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. You can convert it. Also, there is a automation testing. That's a, like kind of a separate like part because people say, so okay, I don't want to be automation tester, I just be it on the manual. So for that I no need programming, right? So in that case, if you want to be as a manual, if you know the programming, you can show your value. For example, when you are testing an application, you found a bug, and there you have to find the root cause. So if you don't know the programming, and if you don't know much about it, you don't know the reason, right? You simply share the logs or bugs to the developer. So developer says some reason, you will say maybe 3 hours, 3 days or 4 days to fix the issues. But if you know the basic programming knowledge, actually you can tell where the bug exactly and which line, and you will, at least for that purpose, you at least need a basic programming knowledge. So day by day you can actually get hands on programming. So easy language to learn, you can start with Python. uh, Also, like after becoming automation tester, for example, API testing, you have to learn SQL when you're testing API, because the validation of DB you have to do with SQL. So you need a SQL. Most of the people learn because basic select queries, so filtering data you can learn it. But still programming is required for software tester. Yes, programming is required for a software tester. If you want to grow as a software tester, you need a programming. For example, another reason I want to tell you, like if you want to stay as a manual tester for 10 years, for example, if you are earning 5 lakh per month, sorry, 5 lakh CTC for 3-year manual tester, the automation tester will get 10 lakh. So double than manual. Not just for a salary, because the people not giving because of the role, the automation tester, because they can do it lot, right? With the programming, the 1 hour task, like 3 days task, can be done in 1 hour in automation, in the sense. So that's why they're getting double. That also a reason you have to learn. So once you enter into QA without programming, once you are enter, like then you will feel like I have to learn programming. So what I suggest is like, see, without programming you can enter into software testing, but still start working on it. Behind the scene, you start working on it with the basic stuff and automation. Maybe 2 to 3 days you can learn basic Java, very basic. And not 2 to 3 days you cannot learn, but very basic, at least how to start Eclipse and how to write simple main method and all. Then you can start looking into the tutorial, Selenium tutorial. So day by day you can add more lines, and you can create multiple classes. So that way you can improve the programming also. So finally, if you learn the programming, basic programming concept, you can grow a lot. If you're staying out of the programming, maybe you have to choose I feel like some other field also. Like being just a manual tester, also there is one more thing, like it won't happen for everyone. Out of 100, 1 or 2 people, they are excellent in analytics skill, excellent in problem solving, logical thinking. So for them, staying for long time the manual, it works, but not for everyone, right? So out of 100 people, one person can be like that. So but finally you have to learn for programming, any language, let it be any language. So if you start learn Python, you'll always like similar logic you can apply in the Java also, only syntax is different. When you are finding a new tool, for example, people started working on the Selenium with Java, but now Cypress is booming. So using that knowledge, uh, people like learning basic JavaScript and started adopting the Cypress also. So my decision is like, the conclusion is like, you have to learn programming, yeah, otherwise it's very difficult to survive for a long time. Okay. uh, so think about it twice. So start working on the programming. Even if you got a job as a manual tester, without programming knowledge, still programming is required. Start working on it. You will get lot of time, at least spare your free time, and learn the programmings, any language. So small programs, just summation, hello world, simple programs you can work on every day. In a month you can, I think you can get on. So yeah. Okay. Thank you guys, thanks for your time watching my live session. Thank you.